Felina's New Home, a Panther story. Felina the Florida panther loved growing up in her forest home. Her mother taught her how to hunt when she was hungry, where to find cool water to drink when she was thirsty, and where to rest when the sun shone brightly. Felina was growing, but it seemed her forest was shrinking. One day she went to take a nap under her favorite trees, but the trees had vanished. "Without my trees to shade me, where can I rest?" Felina mumbled. "We wondered that too," a tiny voice said. Felina looked around and saw a pair of red-cockaded woodpeckers staring at the barren field. "We used to rest inside holes in these trees," the father woodpecker added. "And that's where we would raise our family," said the mother woodpecker. "Now we don't know what to do." "If only the trees were still here, we'd both have a place to rest," Felina said to the couple. Felina went down a small dirt path she had traveled many times before. She couldn't believe her eyes. A road now blocked her from getting to the other side. "With all the fast cars on this busy road, how can I get to the other side?" Felina pondered aloud. "I wondered that too," said a sad voice. Felina looked down and saw a gopher tortoise staring at the road. "There's a great place for me to eat berries on the other side of this road," the gopher tortoise cried. "But the cars are going so fast that I'll never make it across. Now I don't know what to do." "If only people slowed down to look for us, or would build a safe way for wildlife to cross the road, we'd both make it to the other side," Felina said to the tortoise. Too scared to cross the road, Felina decided to look for a safer place to rest. When she walked past some tall cabbage palms, Felina couldn't believe her eyes. Noisy people were in her forest. "Don't people know that their loud noises scare shy animals like me?" Felina muttered aloud. "I wondered that too," a voice whispered. Felina saw a wood stork staring at her. "I'm looking for a quiet place where I can relax," the wood stork added, "but these people make so much noise that I'm too scared to go anywhere near them. Now I don't know what to do." "If only the people would remember that loud noises frighten shy animals like us, we both wouldn't feel so scared," Felina said to the stork. Felina walked toward the bay, but stepped on the edge of a sharp soda can and cut her paw. Felina couldn't believe her eyes. People had left garbage everywhere. "Don't people know that animals are hurt by their pollution?" Felina cried. "I wondered that too," a rumbling voice said to Felina from the bay. Felina looked in the water and saw an American crocodile surrounded by floating garbage. "The garbage people throw away can harm all types of animals, especially if they get tangled up in it," the crocodile added. "Plus, the fish I hunt can get sick when they live in polluted water. When I eat sick fish, I feel sick too. Now I don't know what to do." "If people would stop polluting, we'd both have cleaner homes to live in," Felina said to the crocodile. Felina's stomach growled, so she crossed the freshwater marshes and the pine flatwoods to the hunting grounds where her mother taught her how to hunt deer as a kitten. But now the fields were covered with human homes. She didn't like being near people, but Felina was hungry. Felina couldn't believe her eyes. A human was giving food to the deer she wanted to eat. "If the people weren't feeding the deer, I wouldn't come so close to their homes. Don't they know how bad it is to feed wild animals?" I wondered that too, a high-pitched voice said to Felina from the river. Felina looked backwards toward the water and saw a Florida manatee with large scars across her back. When people feed animals, they may attract predators like you. If the people see you, they'll get scared and may try to hurt you, the manatee said. Plus, other animals get hurt too. People used to give me water from their hoses or lettuce to eat, so I started coming up to them all the time. Once I came too close to a boat looking for food, and look what it did to my back. Now, I don't know what to do. If only people would stop feeding wild animals, we'd both be safer, Felina said to the manatee. Felina searched for food and a better place to live, but all she could find were more and more people. They seemed to be everywhere. While looking for food one day, a man shot her with a tranquilizer. When Felina opened her eyes, she was in a cage surrounded by many other animals. "What is this place?" Felina asked aloud. "You're at a rescue shelter," a handsome young panther told Felina. "I'm Felix from Texas, but you can call me a cougar, mountain lion, or puma." "I'm Felina. Why do you have so many names, Felix?" "Panthers are found all over the place, so people call us many different things. But you are the most rare of us all, a Florida panther." "Why am I here, Felix?" Felina asked. "You were very sick when they found you. Rescue people brought you here just like the rest of us. Don't worry, these are good humans. They'll help you." And they did. Felina's belly was full, and she grew stronger and stronger every day. One day, the humans gave her something that made her feel very sleepy. Felina woke up and found herself in a new forest home. The new forest looked large and beautiful. She sniffed the air. Off in the distance, she could smell deer to hunt, and even more exciting was the scent of a male Florida panther nearby. Best of all, Felina didn't smell, see, or hear any signs of humans, not even those who had brought her here. This place was special. It was protected. There were plenty of trees to rest under, no loud noises to frighten her, no scary roads to cross, no pollution, and no people feeding wild animals. Would the humans keep this place safe for her and for the cubs she wanted to have in the future? She hoped so. At long last, Felina had found her home, and she was very, very happy.